Alrighty. What's up, everybody? Peter Joseph here. No longer Peter Gilmore. Peter Joseph here on the Peter Joseph channel. YouTube.com/Peter Joseph. Thank you all for watching right here on the Peter Joseph channel. Like I said, my name is now Peter Joseph, otherwise formerly known as Peter Gilmore. But thank you for watching here on the channel on this rainy Monday afternoon, March the 27th, 2023. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to this channel and my other 4 main channels, which are down there in the description box below. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram and friend me on Facebook if you're real. If you're not, skedaddle, get out of here, get a life. But if you're real, then you can do that. The link to Twitter and Instagram down below. But like I said, if you're real, if you're not, if you're just a fake troll, then get out of here. So I'm gonna block you. And if you don't like it, too bad. But anyway, share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to tap and slap that bell. Basically treat it like it's like it's your bitch. And turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn upload. That's pretty much it. And we move on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I know a lot of people are like, who the fuck is Peter Joseph? What the fuck is this? Well, if you watch my last video on this channel, I changed the name to Peter Joseph, which is my actual real name. And I just felt, I just did it because I want a new start. So this is the first official, well, really the second official day of my new journey. And I'm just starting off with a clean slate. And it's just like I started YouTube again. But I've been on YouTube for 14 years. It's just, you know, I want a clean start, a clean slate. Get away from the drama with these people that just continue to talk. And I don't care. So, if they want to talk, let them talk. I care less what they have to say and whatever they do in their lives. I care less. And that's pretty much it. But hopefully you enjoy the content, the same content you're going to get on the Peter Gilmore channel, just with a new name and a new direction. We're not going to talk about drama. We're going to focus on wrestling and sports and music and whatever I feel like talking about on my respective channels. So hopefully you enjoy the ride, and if not, hop the fuck off. And that's pretty much it. And like I said, if this is your first time watching, and you like what you see, you want more of it, then hit that bell, turn on the notification, turn on all notifications. I'll get it out of my mouth, that's what she said. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video, or when I go live, or I do a video like this, off the phone, and anything like that. And hit that subscribe button for more, and you can also subscribe to my other channels, which are down below in the description box below. And you can also watch my past videos on my videos and my live section. And you can actually watch some smaller videos, shorts, if you want. And that's pretty much it. So, you like it, you like it. You don't, there's a little X button. Get out of here. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so like I said, on this rainy, overcast, starting to get a little bit chilly here in the Northeast. March the 27th, 2023. We got Monday Night Raw coming up in just about 3 hours. The go-home show for Monday Night Raw before WrestleMania this Saturday and Sunday. So it is WrestleMania week. Counting down those hours. And Raw should be pretty decent tonight. We got Brock Lesnar and the big black diesel himself, Omos, in a ridiculous weigh-in. It's gonna be stupid as fuck. But the main event is gonna be Solo Sikoa, the enforcer of the Bloodline. Put your ones up. He takes on the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Yeah, Cody! MDK Cody! You're gonna get your butt kicked tonight, Cody! And then on Sunday, you're gonna get your butt kicked by the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. Fuck you, Cody! Yeah. So we got that. Some other stuff that's going to be happening tonight on the Go Home Show. So see who has the momentum going into Sunday, well, Saturday and Sunday. And also got the Hall of Fame this Friday night with SmackDown's Go Home Show, where Cody and Roman will have their final face-to-face before their match on Sunday night. And that's pretty much it. So should be a very interesting Monday Night Raw from, I believe it's from Vegas. I know next week, the Raw after Mania, which is going to be freaking epic, as always, returns, debuts, lots of chaos. That's going to be from the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California. So, we got a big week of action this week and next week, basically. We got the Aftermath of Mania on Raw, the Raw After Mania, and the SmackDown After Mania. And next week on NXT, the fallout from NXT Stand and Deliver. We got that. Next week, we got Dynamite from the Nassau Mausoleum in shithole in Long Island, New York. And then next Thursday, we got the fallout from New Japan versus Impact. And this Thursday is, I think this is the first time in a while, live Impact on Access TV. As far as Ring of Honor, I don't know. But Ring of Honor on Friday night as well with Supercard of Honor. So, lots of shit this week. Lots. I'm going to try to get to everything this week. Predictions videos, the reviews, baseball starting on Thursday, so I got to worry about the Mets, you know. A lot of shit this week, so I'm going to get to everything. Hopefully get to everything. If I can't, I can't. So, but anyway, enough about that. Boo funky. Let's get to the news at hand. And earlier today, we had the news of the final, I believe this is the final participant in the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2023. I was hoping it would be the tag team, but it is not. It is the female inductee going into the Hall of Fame. And that person is, drumroll please, Stacy Keibler, those legs. Yep, Stacy Keibler is now officially going into the Hall of Fame per People magazine. There were reports that she did not want to be inducted, but I guess she changed her mind at the last minute. I don't know. But reports are saying now that Stacy Keibler is going into the Hall of Fame, and she will be inducted on Friday night at the Hall of Fame. So the former Duchess of Dudleyville rose to popularity in WWE. We all remember her as Miss Hancock in WCW. You all remember that. And basically the only thing about her was her ass and her freaking gorgeous legs that went on forever. Woo! And her epic theme music by Kid Rock. She got legs! You know? She know how to use them. She knew how to use them, huh? Go ask Scott Steiner that one. And Test. And a bunch of, basically almost everybody who wanted to fuck her back then. Not like Sunny when she started in WWE, because everybody fucked her. But I digress. In any event, it was previously reported that Stacy Keibler will receive a spot in the WWE Hall of Fame, but it wasn't confirmed. But now it appears that she has accepted the honor. Like I said, she didn't want to be inducted, and now she's like, all right, you know. I'll be inducted. Who's going to induct her? Pfft. Who knows? I would think probably Stephanie McMahon, most likely, or maybe one of the divas. But anyway, like I said, People magazine received the exclusive news on Stacy Keibler's WWE Hall of Fame induction. While speaking to the outlet, she was more than proud of the big honor. She said, I never thought I would be in the Hall of Fame, to be honest. I was completely shocked when I got the call. I had tears in my eyes. My husband's coming. Not George Clooney, the other one. My husband's family's coming. My family, my kids. Yes, 2 kids. 2 kids. You lucky bastard with your magic sperm. Lucky you. Should have been me. But I digress. We have friends coming from LA, from Austin, I guess Austin, Texas. So it's really exciting because a lot of these people didn't get to see me in action. I get tears in my eyes every time. How am I going to keep it together? I gotta keep it together. There's no crying in wrestling! There is. There's crying in wrestling. Thanks to fans. And said their passion is contagious, so I'm just so excited. So she is the fourth and most likely the final participant in the class of 2023. I'm kind of pissed off that there's no tag team this year, which I was hoping to be the Midnight Express. Not gonna wait till next year, unless there's a shocking announcement near by the end of the week, or by Thursday at least, because I can't do it the day of. I could, but if I wanted to. So Stacy is going in with Rey Mysterio, Andy Kaufman, and the Great Muta. Not the greatest class, but shocking that Rey is gonna be the headliner, and then the Great Muta going in. It's kind of a shocking class this year, kind of a surprising class this year. I was thinking other people going like Lex Luger, or on the women's side, I was thinking Melina, Gail Kim, Mickie James. People said Michelle McCool. I guess we'll have to wait till next year. There's always next year for these people. And we're going to have to wait another 5, 10, 20 years before people like Gail Kim and Melina and Mickie James go in, and Michelle McCool and not Layla Milani, but Layla from Lay Cool. I forgot her last name. But, people like that, Candice Michelle, maybe, just maybe, Christy Hemmers, maybe Christy Hemme, but really, and people like Miss Elizabeth, how long has the Hall of Fame been around? Like 20, 30, at least around 30 years, I would believe. Around 30? Maybe a little over, 25, 30 years at least. And Miss Elizabeth, the first lady of professional wrestling, not you, Maria Kanellis, Miss Elizabeth is not in. What does that tell you about the Hall of Fame? It's a joke. It is a joke. How long did it take Macho Man to get in? 20 some odd years. It's been taking almost the same amount of time for Miss Elizabeth to get in. And other people that should be in, like Lex Luger, Davey Boy Smith, the Dynamite Kid, the British Bulldogs as a tag team or separately getting in. I think Davey Boy's in. I'm not sure on that, but then in any event, Rick Rude, Brian fucking Pillman. We're not gonna get Owen Hart. We all know that. Chris Benoit, never going in with what he did, allegedly. Well, he did, but he's a baby killer, but so he's not gonna get in. The Undertaker's already in. Kane's already in, which is good. Well, they're in separately. They're not in as the Brothers of Destruction. I don't believe that, but I don't believe so. But they should be. So that's another tag team that should go in besides the Midnight Express. There's rumors of the Bushwhackers going in. What I was hoping to be the Midnight Express and the first ever female women's tag team champions, the Jumping Bomb Angels. Would have loved that. Leilani Kai. Anyone? I don't believe Jazz is in. I would have put Francine in, but she doesn't really want to go in, per se. I would put Francine in, Beulah McGillicuddy. All the women that used to be in ECW. Even, what's her name? Nicole Bass. But she really didn't do nothing in ECW. So, she just stood there. Maybe Kimona Wanalea, even though she just stood there and shook her ass and almost showed her tits at an ECW show. You had to be there. But, I would put Kimona in just because, she could be in my Hall of Fame, if you know what I mean, but I digress. But in any event, Stacy Keibler's going in. I'm happy for her. I'm happy for her. But, you know, her going in before people like Gail Kim and Melina and other people that deserve to go in. I mean, like I said, all Stacy did was shake her ass, had the longest legs in freaking wrestling history. That's it. And, just basically was a valet, did bra and panties matches, that stupid match with Tori Wilson and Candice Michelle with a Playboy pinup match or whatever the fuck it was at WrestleMania 20, I think it was. That's all she did, during the Divas Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression Era type shit. Being involved with Test and Scott Steiner or who could get Stacy, I thought that was a ridiculous freaking thing. And then, being a part of the Dudleys, the Duchess of Dudleyville, almost showing her ass in front of Matt and Jeff Hardy, she was a character. She was good at what she did, which was shaking her ass and showing her long ass fuck legs. But, wrestling wise, she wasn't really that good. On the mic, not that good either. But, performance wise, shaking her ass and stuff like that, can't say anything bad about that. So, congratulations to Stacy. And like I said, I don't know who's going to induct her. If it's not Stephanie, then, well, Test is, sadly, Andrew Test Martin has passed away. I doubt it'll be Scott Steiner. I mean, of course, because Scott Steiner, right, But I'm thinking it's probably going to be Stephanie McMahon. Most likely be Stephanie. Hi, Steph. But, we got all that. So, that's one of the big news stories of today. The other big news story of today that I really want to talk about is the WWE is going to introduce a new world title. Or a title, they're saying. A title. After WrestleMania. Triple H has vouched for it. It's all set in stone. People saying it might appear at WrestleMania. So there's going to be a new world title at WrestleMania Night 2 or after WrestleMania. So, finally we got a new world title, but, if you think about it, it's Roman and Cody. If Cody wins, he has been pushing to bring back the Winged Eagle title from, like, the 1990s, because, he's old school, and old school is cool. So remember when Cody won the Intercontinental title and he brought back the 1980s version of the title, and then he kind of elevated it a little bit, but really Miz elevated that title to what it should be. And now they changed the goddamn look of the belt. Looks disgusting. Should have never changed it. The same thing with the tag team belts that look like freaking dimes now, or nickels, or copper pennies when they changed the design of that shit. It's horrible. They got rid of the big gold belt, which I thought was dumb. Now you got the black licorice belt, which is the WWE title, and then they kind of flip flop between the strawberry shortcake version of the Universal title, and now it's the big blueberry belt, which Roman has. But now they're going to be introducing a new championship belt. The design has already been approved. Looks pretty. I've seen pictures of it. I'm not going to show it right now, but you can just look it up. Looks pretty damn good. But anyway, so according to Give Me Sport and WrestleVotes, they've confirmed the plans, indicating that the belt is not only approved, but it's all ready to go. So, like I said, it could be appearing on Sunday night after Roman and Cody beat the crap out of each other, and whoever wins gets that belt, which could be Cody's makeshift belt or the Winged Eagle title, or Roman just drops both the WWE title and the Universal title, just has one big belt, which should have happened months ago. But it is what it is. Anyway, in a report from Louis Dangoul, And I quote, "There's a new belt. I don't know for sure if it's getting a new name. I don't know if one of the titles is going away. Yeah, the WWE title should go away. But there's a new belt that WWE has had made and the decision makers have approved. They wanted to introduce it on TV tomorrow. They could. Those boxes already checked. So we will be getting a new belt this weekend or on Monday Night Raw next week. So stay tuned for that. And like I said, there are pictures of the belt circulating online, but so it could be the Winged Eagle title making a comeback. It could be a brand new belt. So take it with a grain of salt. And that's pretty much it. All right. There are no additional details on the belt plans, but beyond it being a new world championship, Cody Rhodes spoke about it to see the undisputed WWE Universal Championship split up, which they were thinking about doing. You know, the USA Network wants a title on Raw. So, I mean, if that's going to happen, regardless of Roman or Cody wins, one of those belts is going to go bye-bye. Or maybe both belts go bye-bye. Who knows? Also previously reported that Triple H, Hunter, had plans to de-unify the championship with two separate world titles being present by SummerSlam. So they could split up the belt. They could do a ton of things on next Sunday and Monday. This Sunday and Monday, I should say. A ton of things. They can introduce this new one belt. Just get rid of both belts and have the undisputed world title, whether what version of it is. Or what Hunter was planning to do is de-unify it, split it up, and then have one title on Raw, one title on SmackDown, and have that idea. And you know, as we go to SummerSlam, that'll be the idea: two belts, two different shows, which I think is good. You know, I mean, eventually we're gonna have, like, you know, on Survivor Series this year, most likely, maybe not. You know, the Raw champion versus the SmackDown champion versus champion, not title for title, because I don't think we want another, you know, 9,000-day reign as a Universal champion. We don't want the belts to be unified ever again, because it's, you know, I like all about unifying things. You know, it should be one, but then again, you're like, oh, you know, we don't see the WWE title defended on Raw, or the Universal title defended on SmackDown, or the tag team titles, or the women's titles, you know. Stuff like that. People get pissy. And I understand all that. But in any case, yeah, I'm all for de-unifying the belts. Just have, both shows should have one belt, because it kind of makes, you know, no sense to not defend at least one of the belts on one of those shows. One belt per show. So, de-unify, I'm all for. I wasn't originally, you know, wanting to de-unify the belt, but now I'm kind of like thinking about it, like, yeah, you know, let's de-unify the belts and go back to old school and have one show with their champions, and then the other show with their champions, and then, you know, you can have something like bragging rights or Battleground, or that's NXT now. Or at Survivor Series, you do that. What they did a couple years ago. You have champion versus champion, United States champion versus IC champion, Raw tag team champions versus the SmackDown tag team champions, or world champion from Raw versus world champion from SmackDown. Same thing with the women's title. Instead of maybe just doing War Games again this year. You know, they could still do that. But then again, if they want to do something like that, you know, have Raw versus SmackDown, then do that at Survivor Series, or do it maybe at the December pay-per-view, if there is a December pay-per-view. Or maybe do it at WrestleMania next year. I'm just floating around ideas, you know, with my warped mind that it is. So we'll see what happens with that, with the new world title. And we'll see who wins it on Sunday. Will it be Cody, which I don't think it should be, because he's not ready. I know people still think Cody's going to win. Well, Hunter hasn't said anything yet. I mean, I guess it's going to come down to, you know, right before, that day, right before it starts, or right before the match starts, or right in during the match. You know, one of them is gonna say, "Yeah, let's do it. Let's, you know." Like Roman's like, take the belt, pin me, you know. Or Cody's goes like, pin me. Or maybe Roman uses his politic card. It's like, smack, you're done. You're done. You're not facing me until SummerSlam. You win Money in the Bank. You face me at SummerSlam in Detroit. Then I'll drop the belt. And then I'm going to take the rest of the year off. I don't think Roman should take time off now. I mean, it's the summertime. Maybe he wants to take the summer off to do movies and, you know, his wife and, you know, be with his kids and just take some time off to heal up because he's been doing it all for 3 goddamn years. Almost 3 years. But, you know, I really don't think that the entire bloodline should lose. I know the Usos are going to lose to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, you know, Steen Jericho. They're definitely going to lose those belts. But I just don't think the entire bloodline should lose the belts. I think what would be a logical choice, a lot of people are like, this doesn't make sense. Cody should win. Listen to reason here. Roman should and will win at Mania. He's not going to be at Backlash. So maybe they'll do a number 1 contenders match. Unless they get, you know, they coax Roman to go to Puerto Rico. We'll see. But I would think he would take the blood money and come back and defend the belt at King and Queen of the Ring at the end of May. Then they'll do something maybe at Money in the Bank where he defends it. And then maybe the Money in the Bank winner, possibly Cody Rhodes, maybe LA Knight, maybe Sammy. They win it, and then later in the night, they cash in on a broken, beat-up Roman Reigns. Or they just keep it, and they say, oh, I'm going to cash in at SummerSlam. I mean, there's so many things that can happen between now and whenever SummerSlam we reach, I think, the end of July or August. There's so much things that can happen. So, that's why we always say, you know, even JD says it, long-term booking. And Hunter has a plan from now until WrestleMania 40 with the world title and all these storylines. He has a plan. What plan is that? I have no idea with Roman and Cody. But if I was booking, I would have Roman win. I'm kind of being biased. I would have Roman win. Let me just have too much time. Okay, we have a little bit more time. I would have Roman win, beat Cody, no interference, straight up win. Stack, pin, well, stack, smash, stack, pin the guy. And then on Monday Night Raw, they introduce this new belt. And then Roman just like says, I don't need them. Or maybe just Roman comes out with both belts. Like, I don't need these belts anymore. I'm the freaking champ of the universe. I'm out of here, you know? And then maybe like Adam Pearce, like, oh, here's your belt. You have to defend it, you know. Maybe we'll get a rematch, you know, with Cody and Roman on the Raw after Mania, or maybe the SmackDown after Mania. You know how WWE likes to do weird things. You know, the draft supposedly around that time. So you know they're going to be, I think the titles will break up. So even if Roman does win, he's going to have to drop one of those titles. And if I was Roman, get rid of the WWE title. Get rid of it. He's held it for over a year now. So keep the Universal title, which he's held for 2 years. Cumulatively 900 and change days. It would be 946 at WrestleMania. So cumulatively, if they do break it up, it kind of sucks because now he can't cumulatively be a 1,000-day champion, technically. So, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. So, but that's how I would do that. Roman beats Cody, comes on Raw with both belts, and he's like, I don't need these belts anymore. You know what I mean? I'm the champion of the universe, so this WWE belt thrown in the garbage, blowing up. And then maybe they have a tournament for that new belt design, whatever it is. Then there's your, you know, that's how you can introduce this new world title for Raw. That'll be the Raw World Title. And then on SmackDown, Roman will most likely be on SmackDown if the draft happens. He'll go to SmackDown, defend the Universal title. for SmackDown. That's SmackDown's belt. Raw will have its garbage looking, well, not garbage looking, but the new look belt, which really should be the gold belt, but that's just me. And on SmackDown, you have the Universal title. So if you want to split up the titles, have Roman win, and then go to SmackDown and defend the Universal title. That's it. So you want Roman to lose the belt so much, have him win, and then disregard the WWE title. But that's just me. I'm just, you know, speaking. I'm just speaking out of my ass. But it is what it is. But anyway, let me know your thoughts about Stacy Keibler going into the Hall of Fame, the new world title design being introduced this weekend or possibly on Monday Night Raw next week. And that's pretty much it. You think Cody's going to win? Most of you think Cody's going to win. Other people will think Roman. I think Roman's going to win. Not because of Issa, just my personal preference, and I'm not saying it because I'm a Roman Reigns mark. I'm just a wrestling fan saying it. I think Roman should win. Is he going to win? That all depends on, you know, the higher-ups and if they really want to kill and end the Bloodline storyline, which I don't think it should end until SummerSlam. Let it end in August. Let Roman go 1,000 days, either cumulatively or with both belts. Let him go 1,000 days as champ, and then done. Then he finally loses, probably to Cody or Sami Zayn. Or maybe if they bring up Braun Breaker, which could happen, who knows. But that's what I'm thinking. Anyway, I gotta go. Thank you all for watching here on the Peter Joseph channel. Once again, my name is Peter Joseph, otherwise known as Peter Gilmore, but the Peter Gilmore character is gone. A fresh start, and I hope you like it, and if you don't, well, don't watch my video. But you will anyway, because you're obsessed. That's all I gotta say about that. But it is what it is. You want to be obsessed, be obsessed. I care less what you think of me anymore. I don't. And I'm not going to go back on my word. I'm not going to do anything like, you know, go back with these stupid trolls. I care less about these trolls and what they do. You know, good luck in your future endeavors. That's all I got to say about that. But most of you don't have futures. So that's all I'm going to say about that. But in any case, a new beginning and video. I'm going to do videos that I feel like doing. And this is one of them. And that's it. Alright, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. I will be back later tonight on my Killer Demons channel, live for your Monday Night Raw review. And we'll see what happens tonight. And that's it. Alright, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'm Peter Joseph signing off. Peace out, rock on, and rock hard with your cocoot. And if you're not down with that, well, I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. And until next time.